Hello, this is Cuckoo. I'm here with the analog keys. I think it's about time that I make some sort of tutorial. I'm gonna try and keep it short to the point, and let's make a sound from the bottom and see what it can do. I press the track and this clear button, and I'm sure I have a clear patch. This is the clear starting point of Electron's analog system, and it's not really clean. It has a filter applied to it, but let's take it step by step. We've got the oscillator 1, oscillator 2, we've got the filters, we've got the amplification envelope, we've got some other envelopes, we've got the LFO for creating vibrato and stuff. And if you just start from the start, oscillator 1, and cycle through the different waveforms. Okay, and let's take this one, for instance, and on this little guy, I will change the middle point of the pulse, or of the waveform. The pulse width. So the middle point is around here. Really hollow and clean. And the starting point, when you start making patches, the joystick is pre-determined. There's a couple of things: vibrato and filter vibrato. Pitch up and down. When I start creating patches, I always reset this. So I go into the sound menu, go down to the sound settings, go down to the different settings here, like pitch band, and then I keep the function, and I just swipe my thumb through all these like that, and they, keeping function pressed while doing this kind of resets them. If I turn the knob now, I'm going to put it up and down, but if I keep function pressed, I quickly reset it. It's a very fast way to reset it. So go back out, go to the modulation wheel, just the same thing there. I go back out, go to the breath controller, reset, back out, aftertouch, reset. So, and I even go to the velocity, just turn it off. So I got a clean start, nothing's there. So, okay, go back to the sound, and I've got different kinds of knobs here that I can turn. This was for selecting the waveform. This is for selecting a sub waveform. So I turn it off for now. This is for tuning the oscillator. Same thing there. If you keep function pressed, you snap to octaves here. You snap to like half values. Like here, I can fine tune it. Same thing there. Function. I can quickly reset it. And the detune, I can turn on polyphonic mode now. Function poly. Press this. I got four voices. So the detune, it's actually detuning the different tones. It could be funny. For now, I keep it clean. This guy is tracking the pitch of the keyboard. So if it's on, yeah. If it's off, it's just using the tune and the pitch here to determine what pitch is going to be played at. This could be used for example, drums, if you want to set them to a specific pitch. So, okay, and these guys, they are animating the the wave width, the pulse width. So for instance, if I turn this up, this is a speed, and this is the strength, the depth of it. So what's happening is that this parameter is animated when I'm using this one. So the pulse width is animated. I'm going to turn it off for now. Keep it clean. Let's go to the second page of oscillator 1. Press it once more, and this guy turns green. There's a noise channel. The noise, I'm going to go back and turn off the initial patch. I'm just going to listen to the noise. The noise it's got just two parameters here. One is the what do you call it? I don't know actually. Like the noise grain size. You know, it's a digital noise. And one thing that I do all the time is when I just move this, when I twist this knob, it's in fine increments. But if I keep it pressed, it's actually a button as well as something to twist. If I keep it pressed while twisting, it's much faster. So if I want to make drastic changes, I just keep it pressed. And if I don't keep it pressed, it takes several times to move it fast. So and the other parameter you can change on the noise is fade out and fade in. If I move to the right, it's fade out. If I move it to the left, it's fade in. So I'm gonna move to the right. Just have a small sort of attack. And the noise, the pitch of the noise is not changing according to keyboard. It's just a clean noise. Okay, back here, I'm going to turn on this guy again. Let's see that. So I move on to the next oscillator. No, I'm going straight to the filter, and let's see what the filter does. The filter is already at work here. It's two filters. One filter, number one, filter one is a cutoff filter. So if this is a cutoff filter, it's cutting off the tops and gradually making it more and more, cutting more and more of the sound. And the resonance is where the filter is cutting off, it could bump the resonance at that point in the spectrum. So if I turn on, if I increase the resonance, you can hear some crazy overtones are resonating and coming to life at that point. And these sounds that I hear now, I'm not an expert on the synthesizer history, but this is a very traditional way of sculpting sounds analog. So what you hear a lot of times is like that kind of sound. And to achieve that, I can't do this all the time when I'm playing, so I need to automate this process. let's do that. I set the resonance around here and the frequency of the first filter around here, and then I go here to the envelope page, and on the envelope page, it's very powerful actually, because you can select the attack, decay, sustain, release, and make a sort of a shape, an envelope shape, and send those changes, or the parameter changes, to different parameters in the synth. Most of them actually. So I go to an envelope. So envelope 1 is called envelope filter, and the second one is called envelope 2. So I'm sort of selecting where I want this change to be sent. So I want it to be a short attack, start at the top, a sort of a fast decay, go down to nothing. And I want to send this behavior to, and just turn this knob here, to filter 1, which is down here, filter 1 frequency, and then I want to send it a lot. Yeah, you can hear what's happening. So it's sending these parameters to, and change the filter on the fly. So I go back here to the filter page. And go back to an envelope, change it a little bit. It's a very classic sound. Okay, go back to the filters, and I'm gonna have a look at filter 2. What can we do to make this sound even cooler? So let's just try it out a bit and see what happens. Now I've got a low pass filter here, so it's kind of making it thinner from the bottom, cutting off the filter from the bottom. And also with the resonance, I can boost the cutoff point and make it fatter. And this is good for making it, you know, it's an analog synth, analog filters, analog oscillators, and that generally means that you've got a lot of body to work with a lot of digital synthesizers. A lot of the, you know, it doesn't help turning on the low pass filter. There's just nothing there to boost. But here, listen now, I'm going to make it a string. And you can hear that I boosted a specific frequency, 53 here, and it turned out to be the D. But it's still just the same frequency, and I can change that. I can make it follow the sound. I can make, with this knob here, it's called key track. I can track the filter, make the filter move with the sound and with the keyboard. So if I turn the filter key track to 32, it means it's going to be chromatically synced to the keyboard and to the pitch. So if I no, this is an odd frequency, but you can hear it. It's following. And if you've got a decent speaker set or good headphones now, you can hear the bass at work here. I recommend you plug in a good speaker or some really good headphones, because this is where the bass of this system comes to life. It's with the filter boosting the bass frequencies is just you know, I grew up with digital synths and video games and you know, it's all digital. But when I finally got around with analog synthesizers, especially this one from Electron, it just blew my mind. This is something I've been missing from all the digital ones that I've been using in the past. Here it is. You listen to this bass, it's just crazy. Imagine what you can do with it. It's like a sub-oscillator, even though, you know, there's no sub-oscillator work here, it's just a filter. Making it fatter. Okay, like this. So, I want to make changes when I hit it hard and when I hit it softly. I want it to be responding the way, you know, the way I'm expecting, making it harder, making it softer. It's not, you know, you can do this. I click on the sound menu now. You remember that I turned the velocity to volume off. We have to turn it on again. The volume is changing according to my velocity. But, you know, if you want it to sound a little bit more natural, this is actually not the case. This is not what's happening when you strike a piano hard. You know, volume is involved, but filters is going to be much better. Let's see. I'm going to go into the velocity mod, go in here and see what I can do to make it respond in a better way to my velocity. So I think, well, first I'm going to go out, I'm going to go to the filters again and turn down the frequency a bit. And then I'm going to turn down the envelope depth, you know, the amount of envelope changing I'm sending to the filter. It's on 30 now. I'm going to turn it down to 20 maybe, okay? Or maybe 10. Okay, this could be a light stroke. And then with the sound settings, I'm going to go into the velocity mod. You can see this little parameter here. Just an indication of how hard I hit the velocity. Okay, so I'm going to send the envelope filter depth. I'm going to increase that by a factor of 20. Perhaps a little extreme, maybe 13. Maybe 16. I'm going to go back. You know, there's a lot of back and forth going on here when you're setting up the sounds. So I'm going to go back again here and go to filter again. Turn it down a bit, the frequency of the filter. And I'm going to do something now. When I strike it very slowly, or with a low velocity, I'm going to go for a slow attack. And when I hit it hard, I'm going to increase the attack. So let's see what that sounds like. Let's see. So attack at 20. And go back here, sound velocity mod. Gonna make another one. Amp attack, increase it by 20. No, decrease it, sorry. Quicker attack. Even faster. I kind of like it already. Let's see. When I hit it hard, let's send it a little bit to the let's see, reverb send. I'm gonna send it to the reverb when I'm hitting it hard. Or maybe to the delay. Let's see. Send it to the delay instead. Yeah, why not? Yeah, and of course now I have to change the delay to match my what I had in mind. Okay, yeah, it's not a bad idea. Let's go to the delay. It's on the effects channel, and let's say, and delay. I want it faster, and I also want it to send something to the reverb, and the reverb I want it a little longer, and the delay perhaps high pass to keep it more in background. Yeah, maybe I'll turn on the volume a bit, turn it up. Okay, I've got an idea now. When I keep it pressed and use the aftertouch, I want it to be vibrating. I want some vibrato when I keep it pressed. And yeah, okay, let's try that. I go to the sound menu again and go down to, back to sound. There we are. Sound menu, sound settings, and aftertouch. Yep, I've got here. Yeah, the vibrato is already here. Let's see what it does. More. Yeah. Let's get to sound again. Oscillator 2, I think the vibrato is here on the second page. I want it faster. Okay, let's say. Yeah, let's do a classic pitch shift. Go to the sound setting again, go to the pitch bend. So what do I want this guy to do? I want it to change the pitch of oscillator 1 and 2 just to be sure. Yeah, so go here, oscillator 1 and 2, I press it to select it. And let's see what happens. And you can hear now something occurred that I wasn't prepared for, but I like it. If I do this, the filter is tracked, okay? But when I pitch shift, pitch bend, the filter is not tracked because I don't tell it to track. So the filter is still on this pitch, even though I'm pitching down I'm bending it down here. It kind of makes it a bit thinner. I like it. I don't know about that delay thing. Let's see. Velocity mod delay. I'm gonna turn it down again. Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's do something like turn this up. Let's make it, yeah, let's see what happens. Just going to try it out first. Filter. I'm going to try the overdrive. Okay, and so go back to the sound menu, and let's say this upward is called modulation wheel, down is called breath controller. So up is going to be a change of filter 1, overdrive. So I just boost it a lot. Let's see what happens. More. And also, yeah, to make it perhaps even squeakier or something, I do some frequency, boost the frequency. Maybe a bit too much. Frequency. Okay, want to turn it up. Let's also make yeah, the release. Yeah, let's add something on the release time. Let's see. So when I turn it off. But not only on the amplification envelope, but also on the filter envelope, because if you hear that sort of filter just dies very fast, and that's because the release time of the envelope, filter envelope, is very short as well. Let's increase that. And yeah, I think it's suitable to send something to the reverb as well. And amp, reverb, send, press, increase. Yeah, something like that. It's not bad. So I got pitch bend, and I got something to kind of boost it. And I can play soft and hard. So what about down? Let's go even more. Let's lock it sort of into a box or something. Breath controller. Let's go down. So let's take filter 2. I'm just making this up as we go along. Let's see. Filter 2, frequency. Increase it. Let's see. So I'm making it thinner, and yeah, I'm just gonna try something. LFO, yeah, we haven't used LFO yet. Yeah, LFO 1. Let's see. Yeah, I got a feeling I want to, let's see, I'd like to take the attack and make it longer as well. Let's see. Maybe not that long, but perhaps a little. So what happens when I kind of, it makes it thinner, but it goes a little bit too silent, and to compensate for that, I think I need to raise the volume. It goes a little bit too silent for my taste. Let's see, let's take this one, it's free, and go to the amplification volume and raise it. So I kind of compensate for the lack of volume. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to the effect as well. Maybe that one is ought to be sent to the delay. I don't know if it makes sense. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, with this aftertouch, yeah, I gotta change it to aftertouch. I got the vibrato. Let's also raise the filters. So this is what you do. You just fiddle around with all the knobs and have a clear idea. You don't have to have a clear idea where you want to end up, but don't be afraid to, if you do have a clear idea, don't be afraid to change the idea along the way, because you are gonna come, hit some. If your idea is to make a piano and then it turns out you can't, it doesn't end up being a good piano, but you find something surprising along the way, don't waste that surprising thing. Just try and make something out of it. Okay. And okay, I'm gonna make something with the sequencer. I'm gonna turn on the click by keeping function and click, and we've got click and tempo. Okay, I'm just gonna let's go into a pre-roll of 1 bar and see what happens. I'm gonna make a small loop and see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't have quantize active right now, as you can hear. So I can change something that's on the timeline with a joystick. I can also go in here and animate stuff with the filters. I did that was I pressed rec and play, so when you got this blinking mode you can record parameter changes. And let's go into the yeah. Let's I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's get a kick in here. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is what you can do. And yes, so there you go. Just made a patch out of nothing. Yeah, I changed it, didn't I? Let's see. So I got through making a sort of a patch from scratch. I mapped things to the joystick and I made a small jam, whatever. And there you go. It's the analog keys. It's very powerful and very fun to use. And sometimes I get a feeling it takes a little while to make stuff from scratch, but it's so much worth it, because the reason why it takes a while is that there's a lot of things you can do, and a lot of things you can decide, a lot of choices that you make on the way. But once you get to know it a little better, it takes you can do it fast as well. Like now, I kind of did it kind of fast to be me. Sometimes I can even spend a day you know, trying to make something. But that's just me. Okay. There's Cuckoo. I'm here with the Antler Keys. Keep subscribing, keep commenting. It's really fun for me to see that a lot of you appreciate this. And if there's something specific you want me to demonstrate, please tell me so in the comments below, and I'll try and do my best to cover it at some point. Right now, I'm sort of busy trying to make an album, but there's always a little bit of time here and there to make stuff. So okay, cheers, see you soon, peace out. Yeah, someone told me to throw up, you know, gang signs, but I don't know any gang signs. But you know, yeah, peace out, bro. Okay,